Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, North Texas.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Handoff to the back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they get a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is no good. Wow.
That keeps the score. North Texas 6, Vanderbilt 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Kick it off.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good. Start the drive. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab behind the line. It's Cornelius. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT good. It's a 7-6 game.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 7, North Texas 6.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 7, North Texas 6.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Direct snap to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Commodores will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Running play called on third and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Coming up, fourth down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
On to punt it away.
This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Booker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I don't mind the play call, Chris, to throw the football, but you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's third down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing fourth down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. He'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Running through the tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
A game makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
When they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain.
He's more down at the 33. Brings up second down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Will hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Heading left after the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Breaking through defenders. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, North Texas 13, Vanderbilt 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Commodores with 1st and 10 here.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
North Texas 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Texas's offense is back out there now. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. He's got the first down and more. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain on the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's how they're going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Let's it go. With the catch, it's Diggs. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Cornelius. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
getting set. It's second down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Touchdown.
Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
21, North Texas, 13.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best two-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
So this is it. You work on these two-point conversion plays. Now it's time to execute, to try to tie this game up late. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down here for this offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.